Alrighty, guys, welcome back. We are back live. ACS National Championships out of the Tropicana Hotel and Casino here in Las Vegas, Nevada. We are watching on the left-hand table Blake taking on Christopher, men's open 8-ball singles. They are racing to 5. On the right-hand table, men's standard 8-ball. Georgios taking on Gerald. They are also racing to 5. And hopefully we have our camera issues figured out. At the table on the left is Blake. The table on the right is Gerald. And I'm not sure if the scores are correct. We were busy trying to fix the camera. But it does look like on their sheet. I'm going to try and stand up and see for the match on the left is 0-0. I believe Georgios is also 0-0. Hey, thanks, Glenn. We certainly do appreciate it. I am extremely happy that you're entertained. We certainly do our best, without a doubt. Gerald looking good on the right-hand table. 6-ball, top right-hand corner, back across the table, right where the 15-ball is. Unless he's going to try to slow roll. Bump the 9 and sits perfect. Only perfect will do. Give me 1 second here, guys. So indeed, Gerald Hill takes game number 1. Standard, 1-1, okay, perfect. I was just corrected on the score. It is 1-1 on the right-hand table. What's the difference between standard and open? Standard is, I believe, the lower division. Then it goes open and advanced. And once again, guys, if you are just tuning in, help us out. Hit that share button, share to your personal page. You never know which friend of yours is a closet pool junkie. Gerald at the table on the right hand, ready to break. We have Blake on the table on the left. No troubles at all, Ashley. Up and over he goes. And instead miscues on that jump. That will bring Christopher to the table with a ball in hand. Absolutely. Blake is playing for third. On the right-hand table is the B-side final. The winner of this will move on to try and take down the title. Nice shot from Christopher. Floats over nicely for the 3-ball into the top left-hand corner. Nice little force over shot. He will have the option of the 5 ball or the 6 ball or the 7 ball. Welcome back to it, Jeff. Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. We certainly do appreciate it. Not much time left to get in on the JB case. I'll throw that up real quick. It is the CSL Viewer Advantage, $20 per package if you do want in it to win it. qsportslive@gmail.com if you're in Canada. If you are outside of Canada, send a message to the Q Sports Live page. I'll let you know how you can get in to win. That draw will be done in the final broadcast tonight. Somebody's going to be a winner.
This just in? They're having some fun outside.
They are. The party is rocking at
There's
the pool party.
Some good music going. Everyone's having a great time.
Absolutely. How are you, Larry? Thank you for tuning in.
I really like that they do that.
They do.
Because these events are so much pressure.
They are.
And you really
good release.
You just play nonstop for like 7 days straight. You never get a break. And they schedule a break. And they let everyone just have a good time. It's nice to see.
Absolutely. Except for us.
We're having a good time.
We always have a good time. So, Ben, if you're Georgios at the table right now, you're shooting high ball. This is what you're left. Are you going to try to bank the 9 ball off the 6?
It's the only shot, sir. It's the only shot.
And instead it goes straight to the heart.
That is a little unlucky. There's only so much control you can put into that shot.
Absolutely. He tried to go off of that 6 ball with the shot before, did the same thing, put it in the heart of the pocket.
It's a little unlucky. Oh, look what he's doing here.
Oh, smart. Smart.
Oh, he hit it too hard, though, I think. Oh, no, he hit it perfect.
Hit it perfect.
Oh, man, what a smart shot, though, to nudge his 15 in the open. And tie up the 6. Really good shot. But I think
that is some table knowledge right there.
I think he has wired the combination, though. So Gerald can shoot the 4, then play the 5-8-6 combo. The key to that shot, it's so close to the pocket.
It is close.
The 6 is so close that you could almost
and you really don't have a choice.
Cut it. And I think that'll help him where he can get the 5 out when he plays the combo. He
cut
can
the 5 on the right-hand side of 8.
Exactly.
Nice safety played on the left-hand table from Christopher there.
This is still the first game on the left.
It is.
Little
according to their score sheet anyway.
Grinding first game. I like it.
It is. That was brilliant. That is definitely some table knowledge out of Georgios.
Yeah, I like that.
Good old Calgary boy dropping some knowledge on us.
And that doesn't surprise me one bit. George has always played a very smart game. So what's Gerald doing here? Is he trying to
break it?
Oh, he tried to play the in off or tried to make the 5 and break it. Okay, that's not a bad shot.
Not terrible.
It's not bad at all because
no matter what Georgios does here.
Yeah, you're in big trouble now.
Hurt locker now.
And there's really no way to tie up a ball again. Like you did last time, there's no way to put that 8 in a bad spot again.
Mm-hmm. I think it's the open that's higher than standard.
It is.
Yes.
It is. That was something we talked about
look at this.
Yesterday.
Look at this
kick,
shot.
The kick.
Tries to make it and take the pocket.
Yeah, I like what he tried to do there.
Shot,
he was in tough. That was the only thing he could really do.
Absolutely. Very, very smart shot.
And you watch Gerald will shoot the 6 first because he's sure he'll get out. You'll see a lot of amateur players leave that 6 there as an insurance ball.
Yeah, and you don't want that.
In case they don't get out, you don't want to think that.
No,
you want to know that you're getting out.
Down. Yeah. Absolutely.
That's
Wide
a sign of a smart player.
Nothing tied up. Absolutely.
These Canadians play good, let me tell you. This is coast to coast.
It
Georgios just moved to Vancouver.
Yes. East versus the West.
Gerald lives, I don't know how many miles away, but it's a lot of miles. Something like 5,000, 6,000 miles.
Yeah.
It's a lot of miles.
It's some distance.
Let me just say you would never drive there.
No. Unless you've got a week or two.
One, and you need 2 ferries just to accomplish that as well.
Yeah.
You can't drive straight there.
Yeah.
You need a boat.
Larry, it depends if you're in Canada or the USA. If you're in Canada, email transfer is the way to do it. qsportslive@gmail.com. If you are in the good old US of A, send a message to the Q Sports Live page, and I will let you know exactly how you can get in it to win it. She is a beautiful JB case. And of course, with that beautiful looking JB case and the quality that comes with it, it also has a lifetime warranty.
The last case you'll ever need.
But maybe not the last you'll ever buy. He's
You-
had a few that buy different colored cases.
You might buy another one of those same cases, maybe a bigger one, an upgrade.
Yeah.
Gerald missed the one in the side.
Wow.
Just when I said you don't want to leave that insurance ball,
Right?
maybe he needed to leave that insurance ball.
I think he was right in playing it the way that he did. I like the confidence in taking that ball out, because trying to shape the 8 off that insurance ball is no easy task. That would be very, very difficult to do. So I'm a fan of what he did. Unfortunately, did not execute the finish.
And 1-0. Chris, if you were wondering what Larry was talking about with this draw we have, it's the CSL viewer advantage for a JB custom Q case.
Not very much time left here. Not much time to get in it to win it on this one.
These are both the semifinals of their respective brackets.
So the finals should be up right after these are done. And Georgios at the table with the break. Does make a ball. And if it's on a stream table, it'll be streamed.
Yes, indeed, Lee. The winner of the table on the left, which is the men's open singles, the winner of this match will play Mike Lee. Bet you can guess where he's from.
Does it start with a C?
Ends with an Anida. Mike is a fantastic player from Barrie, Ontario, which is quite the distance from where we live. So
Yeah,
we don't actually know how well Mike plays.
Yes.
Before we watched him play in this event.
Yeah, he obviously plays well to make it to the final. Are those cases designed for the butt end up or down or both? It is both.
We have somebody's alarm going off on their watch.
Not a care in the world.
So focused on the pool, didn't even hear the alarm on his watch.
Look at what the cat drug in. It is a Jeremiah Hampton.
Wow. Very good, Jay.
So obviously, Jeremiah Hampton knows Georgios extremely well. Jeremiah is also a Calgary boy, as am I, as is Ben, as is Georgios.
We all know each other really well. We're all really good friends. Nicest thing about the Calgary community is it's just one big family.
It is true.
And I've played with...
I'm detecting perhaps a hint of jealousy out of James. What do you think? Might be just a hint.
You know what, James? You're absolutely correct, though. I know the Edmonton players well, and if they were in this event, they'd be going deep too, let me tell you. So there you go, Jay and Larry. Smash that share button for us, guys.
You bet. And you know what? I would expect both of you to share that on your personal wall.
I know a lot of your friends want to see George take this down.
I know for a fact that somewhere in the friend list of a Jeremiah Hampton and a Larry Walper, one of your friends is a closet pool junkie and wants to be entertained by Q Sports Live.
You'd be amazed what people like to watch pool.
Absolutely. Well, you know, it begs the question. We have 180 viewers on right now. Out of those 180 viewer guys, is there anybody viewing that doesn't play pool? That's just here for the pure entertainment value of what pool offers?
That is a great question. And Jeff, you bring
Kevin
up a great
Osborne,
point.
Corey Livermore. Wow.
Alberta strong.
Calgary supported.
I knew they'd all tune in for this one. Clark, also a
Clark.
Calgary boy. Jeff, you bring up a good point. Mike Lee is a 703 Fargo playing in the Open.
Wow.
And so somebody did tell me that I was the highest rated Fargo player in this tournament, which didn't help my confidence when I didn't cash in the 8-ball singles. But I did make it pretty deep in the 9-ball, so I maybe represented my rating slightly. But at 703, it's unbelievable that he's playing in the Open.
Absolutely.
I don't know. I'm sure not all of you know the Fargo ratings and what they represent, but a 700 is considered a semi-pro.
Yes.
Not a master. A semi-pro, which is a step above a master. Or in this league, advanced being the highest, he would be at the top of the advanced, let alone the Open.
Yes.
But I guarantee there were 5 other players in that Open that played just as good or better than him on any
absolutely.
given day.
You know what?
You're probably watching 2 of them right now.
This here is a very, very difficult tournament to win, no matter what division you're in.
Look at the shot Blake just played.
Yeah.
Right as I was saying how good some of these guys are, he played 4-rail shape to pick the window between the 7-8.
Absolute crazy.
4 rails.
Is that all?
Just 4. No big
I
deal.
probably could have done 3, but 4 is out of the question.
Yeah, I don't know why he didn't just do 3 rails. Corey wants to know who's 700. It's Mike Lee, who's waiting for the winner of the match on the left. Mike Lee is from Barrie, Ontario. He won the 9-ball singles, and he won the A-side in the 8-ball. Look at this shot by Blake.
Look at this.
Christopher says he's seen enough.
Yeah, you're good there, brother.
He's never missing that ball, let me tell you.
No, absolutely not.
And a little safety exchange on the right-hand table. Looks like Gerald has control of that table.
And Larry, as soon as that does come in, I will get that sent back for you.
Well, you know what, Sean? Now I'm so curious. I have to know. I have to know how many games Mike Lee has.
Well, and that's always going to be something you're going to find in Fargo. Unless you have 500-plus games in the Fargo system, your Fargo rating, I won't say, is very accurate.
But I feel like there's not too many players with a rating like 703. The 3 is what tells me he probably has over 1,000 games. Let's see if we can find him on here. Okay, so he only has 6 games on Fargo rating.
There you go.
So that 703 may not be
which is why
very accurate.
He has a 703 and is playing in that division.
Yeah. So there you go. There's your answer, guys. Unless he's under a Michael Lee as well. But that's where everyone's getting the 703. The problem is they're not looking at the robustness.
That's right.
Which is the number of games. So the 703
hugely inaccurate.
Doesn't mean anything at all, really.
No, it doesn't.
He could be a 403.
Yeah.
Wouldn't make a difference.
Absolutely.
And it's funny because the gentleman at the table on the left here, Christopher, actually told me that Mike was a 703.
Yeah.
He was one of the ones that complained about it.
Yes.
But being a great player that Christopher is, I would think he would know to look at the robustness and know that the 703 was irrelevant.
Yeah, you got it. And you're right, Steve. Up to 1,000 games, it's going to bounce, but after 500 is where it starts to kind of fall into proper range.
And Cat, it has been known to happen where they would move a player up into the correct division once the tournament starts. I have heard of that happening here. We're still not sure what was wrong with the cameras, but unplug them, plug them back in, knock on wood. We're
Yeah,
good so far.
we're trying to
Hopefully Todd didn't jinx it.
yeah.
Oh, and there you go. Jeff says he had a 700 starter rating. So
Well,
he must
there
have
you
cashed
go.
high in a few tournaments,
Yeah.
so he is obviously he's a fantastic player. He won the A side, and he won the 9-ball. So he placed second in the U.S.
Look at
Amateur
that
in
shot.
Florida in November.
Did you see that shot from Chris? Watch this replay.
Chris is a really good player. I've seen Chris play before. He's going to have to do
Look at
something
that
with the
little
8-ball.
Forced it through the ball there.
He was trying to get that 8 to a makeable position, which he did not. And now he's trying to draw into it, which I don't think ever worked.
Nope.
And he's calling the bank, but this bank doesn't go either.
No.
See, and look at this. Oh, he nearly.
Almost a double time shot.
So this is something I bring up often, is don't try shots that don't work.
No, of course.
And he knew that shot wouldn't work.
No.
But he may have been able to look at possibly kicking into the ball and playing in off the 13 somewhere.
Yep.
I don't think he gave it the full attention that it deserved.
I agree.
Sometimes you can find some shots there. How many
Yeah.
times you see a guy come with a wizard shot after thinking about it for at least a minute or
And
two,
you know,
right?
you're 100% correct, because in this tournament specifically, now in other tournaments I'm guilty of exactly the same thing. I take kind of the first thing that pops into my mind, and the first shot I really do see.
Mm-hmm.
This tournament, I kind of backed off that, and I had a good little walk around the table, had a look at all my options, and I actually came up 2 or 3 times with a better shot than what my first instinct was.
There's a fine line there. There's
Yes,
a
think
definite
long,
fine
think
line.
wrong. Yeah.
But I do recommend a lot of players to go with their gut. But there is a problem where in 8-ball you have to change your pattern a lot.
Yes.
And you have to know when to trust your gut and when to trust your mind.
Yes, I would agree.
And
Which is why I think there's only been 2 or 3 times that I've changed. Because
And-
I'm a very, very gut, just go with the first instinct that
Right.
comes.
And so I think one of the biggest piece of advice I would have for that is that go with your gut most of the time, but if you can't figure out what to do, you're unsure, definitely go with your gut.
Yeah.
Oh, Blake missed the first shot. That's a rare mistake from Blake there. That gives a 2-1 lead to Christopher. And we have Gerald with this 1-ball, then the 8-ball to tie this match up at 2.
Well, Kat, there are certainly a few players that play relatively slow.
A human rain delay. Very good, Kat. Very good. A couple of good shots on the right, but still a tester on this 8-ball to tie this at 2.
We'll see if the pressure of playing on the camera and him being in the finals has anything to play in here.
Oh, it can definitely be a factor, and for Georgios equally. I know Georgios kind of prides himself on playing well and putting on a good show, so.
Absolutely.
Good shot by Gerald there.
Very
Really
well
nice.
done. Yeah. I have a funny feeling that this both of these tables could go back and forth and go hill.
Absolutely.
How good would that be to go hill?
Double hill. A double hill.
A double.
That would be great.
Here we are with the coffee references again.
The CSL viewer advantage for a JB case will be drawn tonight. The winners of these matches will play in the final. and the draw for that case will be after those matches.
Absolutely. Somebody is going to be a happy camper. And guys, if you are just tuning in, help us out. Smash that share button. Don't even hit it. Just smash it. Share it to a bunch of your pool groups, your personal page. Invite your friends, your family, even your enemies. Ben and I will entertain absolutely anybody.
Mike's had a great tournament here already. He made a really good double dip in the 9-ball and played unbelievable how fast he played. It was a lot of fun to watch.
It was, yeah.
I enjoyed it as much as anyone, let me tell you. I really enjoy fast play. And Mike played as fast as anyone I've ever seen play.
That I would agree.
Gerald loses the cue ball off the table. Big chance for Georgios here to retake the lead by 1 game. Ball in hand. Hopefully he remembers it's behind the line. So what do you shoot here, Grant, from ball in hand on the right? Do you shoot low ball or do you shoot high ball?
If the 6 passes, I'm probably shooting low ball.
So I was sort of looking at that too, but I think
I think
don't mind high ball.
Choice.
I don't mind high ball here.
Yeah, I think this right-hand table is really shooter's choice depending on your comfort and feel on the table.
So I just think maybe the only reason I don't shoot low ball is the opener. I think all the angles on the opener are a little funny.
I would agree.
And the opener on stripes is fairly routine. You could shoot the 14, which is near the middle of the table, or you could shoot this 9, which can lead you absolutely wherever you want.
I would agree. Good call, Mr. Franchise.
And that 10 ball on the top left of your screen leads you to the 11 and the 15, the red and the brown stripe. So I don't see too much problem here.
Kevin loves playing a fast player. Oh, come on. Camera. Really?
Not sure what is going on with this camera, guys.
Yeah.
Do we shut down and restart again?
We're going to have to. And unfortunately, I think it might even happen again. So, guys, you'll have to bear with us. We'll have to figure this out tonight after all the matches are done. But we're going to have to do a quick shutdown restart. We'll get on that right now.
We should maybe wait until Blake is done shooting on this left-hand table.
Sure.
I'll give you guys the play-by-play on Georgios' game since I know there's a lot of fans of his watching. He's got what looks to be good shape on that 10 that I was telling you guys about on the top left. Leads him to the only maybe 2 tough balls that I don't think are really tough.
I agree, Sean. Thanks, Todd. You jinxed us.
The camera thought he should have taken solids. Very good.
Yeah, you're right, Tim. I don't think the camera knows what's happening to the camera.
This is something we haven't really experienced before, so bear with us, guys, and we will try to get some technical support to figure this out.
Absolutely.
But we have 9-ball teams starting tomorrow morning, and hopefully we won't have that issue again. Georgios is in great shape to run out here and take a 3-2 lead over there.
He's looking good.
Just needs to shape a ball that's near the side to get to the 8.
Yeah, we may as well go full screen on the left-hand table for sure. Get that question mark out of the way.
Both cameras are skipping bad, says Jason.
Shouldn't be. It may be your internet connection as well, Jason. So just come back out of Facebook and come back in. We're watching on the tablet, same as everybody else.
You know what, Kat? I haven't heard of Landon Shuffett playing for a while, but he was a player I used to watch quite often. Super out by Blake there to tie it at 2. Georgios did, in fact, get it to 3-2, so we will shut it down, restart it quick, guys. Don't go far. We'll be right back.